Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today, we're going to be going over the Dark Pits faction event. High, mid, and low, which is what most people need, and then we'll go over the Pure Faction 500. I might do that first, I don't know, we'll see. Deathless. I'll just talk about it in general. Tuesday faction event, Underworld faction, Delve, whatever you want to call it. And then if we have time after all that, because it's kind of a hard one, if you didn't know. Pretty sure it's hard. It's a sneaky hard one, because you wouldn't think it's a hard one. Like, if you were thinking of all the hard factions out there, you're thinking like Hellgate and a couple of other ones, but, you know, maybe La Raza's Lair. I can't remember all the hard ones. Hellgate definitely jumps out at me, but, it's definitely not one of the easiest, and it's kind of sneaky hard, and I can't remember why, but we're about to see. So, we'll see what's up. I'll help you out as much as I can. I already have it done, but, I mean, I have the 500 done. I don't have the event done. But, you know, I'll go back over it, see what I can see, how I can help, if you're going for that today or in the future, because this will always be here. I put it on the playlist. You can go to the playlist probably and type in Dark Pits, and it'll bring up probably like 5 videos, bunch of different teams. And this one will be on there too. So, yeah, and if we have time after that, maybe PvP or something, whatever you guys want. Usually PvP on Tuesdays, because I do everything else on Monday. So if you didn't know, we did a live stream yesterday. Has everything you need for the week, pretty much, except for faction and maybe class event, because we usually do streams for that. All right, setting up the stream, so I will put in a chapter, and you can skip all this beginning setting it up nonsense. No, I'm not AI. What up, Mark? What up, Trey? Does it sound alright? I got some tags there. It's Gems of War. Had an okay day yesterday for once. Okay. It was alright. It was busy, and then kind of calm, so that was alright. Hopefully I have some more of those in a row. I just need like a few of those in a row, and I'll be alright, I feel. We could just, maybe you guys prayed for me. I don't know. Maybe you said a little prayer to Thor or to whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe somebody out there did that and it helped. Or maybe I made placebo and I thought you did and it helped. Who knows? But, yeah, yesterday was better. Just really busy, that's it, which is fine. I like busy days. But no drama for, yeah, so it's cool. I need a few of those in a row, definitely. Alright, jump into the chat here. I think Sledgepaw is definitely one of the troops you want to use. Hitting like on the stream, turn in your ticket. Going to live chat. We got Mark, we got Trey. Trey with the 3, thank you so much. Fist bump, bang, for real, I got you. I put my fist out there, I didn't put my hand out there for a handshake. Mark with the 2, starting the train, let's go. Bang, heart that, because I can. Fist bump Trey through the screen. Let's see, so I hit like. Let's do this. Come on, poop head, poop pants. No, you got dirty panties. Dark Pits earn extra faction rewards in this event. A great chance to earn extra chaos shards and progress. You know what I wanted to say? Do everything all the time. It's not just chaos shards. I think people read that and they think, I don't need chaos shards. I already got it done. I already did it. I don't need to do it. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Why do you think they do it every week? Why do you think there's a shop with rewards and a leaderboard? Why do you think they go through all that trouble? You know? You think they would stop by now, right? After all these years? How long has Dark Pits been out? 3-4 years or something? Well, everybody's already done with that. We might as well stop doing the events, right? Why do you think they keep putting them out? It's not just for the new people to get it done. It's for everybody to do. It's an event that happens every single Tuesday that you're supposed to do. That should be the main thing you're doing today, is the faction event. You don't just say, well, you know, I feel like picking my nose or, you know, straddling the toilet backwards, eating butter. You're supposed to. That's what you're supposed to do. But do whatever you want. I'm not making fun. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to emphasize. I'm trying to exaggerate. I'm trying to... If it makes somebody out there do the faction event every Tuesday when they weren't doing it before, then a mission accomplished. Yeah, hopefully I don't hurt anybody's feelings, but sometimes you gotta go hard for people to realize how to fish Instead of just handing them the fish. Here's the teams if you want it. If you feel like doing it, you know. If you didn't give yourself an excuse not to do it, you know, here's the teams, I guess. If you didn't already give yourself an excuse not to do it, that you already got it done, it's already on 500, already got the pet and all that stuff. Why would I do that? If you're not saying all that, you know, trying to over-exaggerate so you realize that you're supposed to do it anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway. I already have it done. So why am I doing it? Okay, how do I do this? Choose how they appear, set frequency, turning the ads way down, because they suck and they pop up all the time and for 3 minutes at a time and you can't skip them, and so annoying lately. The ads are annoying. Less for me, but who cares, right? It's a stream. I want a good stream experience for the viewer. I don't want 50,000 ads popping up. Come on, save that. I see Brian R. Daly is here, and he hit me with a 2. Thank you so much, bro. Brian R. Daly with the 2, running out there. We got a sausage party. Let's go. Dude, sausage parties are fun. Like, we like the sausage parties. We get to have some fun, do some boys-only stuff. There's no girls allowed. Grill up some wieners on the grill. Some hamburgers, watch some football. Watch some UFC. Let's go. Let's watch some UFC. We yell, we're like, yeah! When somebody gets almost, you know, destroyed and they can't get up off the ground. Yeah! Woo! Is that guy, is he dead? Woo! That's us, man. We're screaming at the camera like the UFC guy with the UFC painted on his chest. So we're out there crashing, smashing beers on our head, water falling them, standing upside down, doing a kegger. Passing around smokes. Working on the engine. This is manly business out here. Like Tim Allen. We're gonna give it more power. Okay, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Okay, I hit that. Did that. I think I'm almost ready. One more thing, sorry. Refresh that. Sana's here! Sana's here. Alright, everybody chill out. Shh! Shh! Sana's here. Shh! Stop it. Quit it. Quit giving each other wedgies. Quit giving each other wedgies out there. She's here. Okay? Take down the boys, no girls allowed sign. Come on. Behave yourselves. Take it down. Wipe that booger on the back of your pants or something. What are you doing? Stop it. Quit, the fart contest is over. The loudest fart contest is over. I win because I was the last one to do the loudest fart, so. You know, I win by default. We had to stop. You know how it is. Like when you're playing Monopoly and like you're winning, you got the most mansions and stuff, and you got Park Place and you got Boardwalk, and somebody flips the board. Well, I win. I win. You flip the board, I win. I had the loudest fart before Sana got here. No, she's calling Anita. Now we're gonna talk about sexy nips and washboard abs. Playgirl magazine. The sausage party's over. They cut our sausage in half. It's cold outside. What do you mean? It's cold outside. This doesn't happen all the time. What are you talking about? Just every once in a while. I get nervous. Let me get my tribute. Let's see. Not guild. Games. Alright, I gotta go. Okay, let's look at it. Let's take a look. Let's take a little peep. Peeping Tom binoculars through the window. Get our telescope. Get in camouflage out in the woods with the telescope. With our night vision goggles. Alright, so here it is. We put the chapter in. Details. And sometimes it'd be like, if I'm happy, we have a good stream. Sometimes, if I'm really mad, we have a good stream. If I'm happy, we have a good stream. It's like the middle ones that aren't as good, when it's just like, whatever. That's the ones that suck, right? Alright, we got Dark Pits start. Dark Pits. Put on some deodorant. Dad jokes. Hamster rammers. Hard rubber. 10-minute mark. That's horrible. Good job, dummy. Save. Alright, so Boys Clubhouse, UFC, and tacos. Giving each other tattoos out here. Brian, you get Playgirl for the articles? You're supposed to say Playboy. But that was funnier, so I like it. Dark Pits defeat layers and their bosses to score epic points. Epic, not just points, epic points. Score epic points. But yeah, it's every Tuesday, man. Do these. Do every single room. Go to level 90. It doesn't even take that long. If you use the fastest team and you're not like trying to do something else, kill two birds with one stone. If you're not trying to like level a class, which I do recommend, because you get like double, you get 2 class experience, right? And that's another reason to do it. If you don't have all your classes leveled, you should do it anyway. There's a shop, there's a leaderboard, there's rewards. It's something you're supposed to do every single Tuesday, no matter what, whether you have it done or not. But you can also get class experience and get double class experience. You get 2 instead of 1. If you're an explorer, you're only getting 1. If you're in wherever, you're getting 1 probably. But if you're here, you're getting 2. So you might as well level a class while you go to level 90. It takes like 15 to 20 minutes, and you get all kinds of good stuff here. Orbs, and this isn't it either. Like, that's like if somebody's, okay, somebody reads it, and they're like, Chaos Shards, I don't need Chaos Shards, I already got that done. And then they look at this, and they're like, couple Orbs of Chaos, you know they're going to be green. You know they're going to be green, so why would I do that? I just got a bunch of vault keys. I don't need 1 vault key. You know they're going to be green. You got to think about, like, as you go through every single room here, like every single room, and then you open your boss chest at the end and all that stuff, that's hundreds of thousands of gold, too. So don't sell it short. It's good. That's how I keep my gold up. It's by doing faction events every single time to full completion. So make sure you're doing this. The shop, if you're going to level 90, you can do it for free. It's free, too. Oh, my goodness. That's another reason. It's freaking free. Other events you have to actually invest into to get all rewards. The world event right now, you're having to spend gems to get all rewards with your guild, right? The bounty event, you're going to have to spend gems to get the rewards, right? Any other event, almost, except for, like, the class event, because we just don't... That's the only one that you don't do is the class event. Literally the only one. That has a leaderboard, that has a shop, and all that stuff. You can say, I got this one at 100, I don't care. You're allowed to say that. But go get the free gems, like, real quick, at least. But factions aren't class events. They're different. You should do them. They cost 0 most of the time. And if they do cost, it's 30 gems. That's nothing. You should have 30 gems to finish it off. If you don't have 30 gems to finish it off, you got other problems you need to figure out. So, yeah, most people are doing it for free today. Getting a bunch of rewards, hundreds of thousands of gold, chaos shards, orbs, you know, vault keys, all kinds of stuff. For a quick, like, 15 to 20 minute event. Level 90. It's not level 200, 300, 400. It's level 90. That's 9. You just have to go through 9 times. And most likely you're one-shotting almost the whole way through. So it doesn't take very long. But yeah, the shop, most people buying nothing. Some people... Like, sometimes you have to do the 30 gems to get it all the way done. It's worth it, though, to get the last reward. You're just paying 30 gems for an Orb of Chaos, and, yeah, it's fine. Just to get it all the way done. And then some people, they will buy up to the weapon, because they don't have it yet. It's a good time to get it. Just makes it it's a smart time to get the weapon. You might as well buy up to the weapon, get a little further in Dark Pits, or... There's no way you have Dark Pits done if you don't have the weapon. So this is always true, pretty much. Unless you, like, got the weapon in the Soul Forge, which would be a no-no. So if you're doing stuff right, if you're buying up to the weapon, then you don't have Dark Pits done. So you're going to make more progress in Dark Pits. You're going to have more turns, you're going to have more potions, you're going to have, you know? So some people are buying up to the weapon. The weapon's not good, but it's a weapon for Mist of Scales. And you're going to get further in Dark Pits. They're associated. So it's a good thing to do. If you don't have the pit knife and you have the gems to do it, buy up to the weapon and then go as far as it lets you go. You know, get all rewards and then go further. You know, skip straight to the boss after you get all rewards. You don't have to, like, keep doing every single room if you don't want to. Just go level 90, and then if you have more turns left, skip straight to the boss. Just make some progress unless you're going for the leaderboard. Yeah. Then there's people like going for 500, and you're going to have to buy up to Tier 7, which some people don't know you can buy as many times as you want. Tier 7, once you buy every other tier, once you buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, to Tier 7, you can just buy it over and over and over until as long as you want. And it always costs 200 gems. It don't go up. So you can buy tier 7 83,000 times if you want. As long as you have the gems to do it. And they'll keep giving you more potions of power, more stats. 7 to all skills for all allies. So usually you have to get like 5 of these or so on average. Some people can get it done with 3, 4. Some people can get it done with 6, 7. It's around 5, something like that. So you're going to have 35 extra to all skills, plus your horde level. Plus if your associated kingdom is on 15. Mist of Scales is on 15, you got more stats. If your horde level's up to par, you got more stats. If you're buying up to the Potion of Power and then buying it 5 times, that's 35 to all stats. So it's tons of stats, tons of potions. It's the best time to be going further in this if you need to. So those are the three different people. Free people that are just doing it for all rewards, plus they're smart and they're getting hundreds of thousands of gold and leveling a class and all that good stuff and doing it every single Tuesday. Somebody that needs to just buy up to the weapon, they're just going to make a little bit of progress. They're not going to 500, but they're going to get to like 200 or 250 or whatever by buying up to the weapon. It's really smart to buy the weapon right now. Any other time is not smart to get the weapon. Right now is the smart time to get the weapon. You'll get more turns and more potions as you get the weapon and make more progress in Dark Pits. Just get all rewards and then go straight to the boss after that with the rest of your turns. And then people buying up to 7, doing 500, which I don't recommend on a Tuesday, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. It's better to wait for a weekend event where you have 3 whole days so you don't have to slam it all in one day. But buying up to tier 7 and then buying that one multiple times, 5 times or so. Tons of extra stats, tons of extra potions, your horde level, your associated kingdom, etc. Like, it makes it so much easier to get it done, especially with a hard one like this. You don't want to be down there poking and picking at it with half the stats or whatever. Like, get a bunch of potions, bunch of extra stats, and let's go. And then if you fail, you can just buy more. Get stronger every time you buy more. So, yeah. That's why we do it, and who does it, and why they do what they do for this faction event. But let me go make teams, and I will go to the underworld to do that, so I don't, because if I'm going to do the event, I'm going to do every single room, and it's going to take longer to show teams. So I go down here to show the teams. You would do every single room. I'm just going to show the teams and go straight across. Let's start with, I mean, here's a team for you, but we'll talk about that. I think I'm going to do pure faction first, because, I don't know. Let's show that. I mean, it's already here. Let's just show this one. That way we're not wasting time. It's Guard's Avatar. And that would be a fast team for this. Let me run away. How do I run away here? I just want to do it on 50 because 500 it's going to start being weaker. Alright, let's retreat. Just because it's convenient, I want to show the high-level team. It's already there. So we'll go to 50. It's a little bit out of order. Remember, if your Guard's Avatar gets hit, it loses damage. But early on, with it being in first slot, it's going to get all the yellow, all the red, all the brown. It has a barrier, most likely. So it's fine to take like one hit. So you want to make sure once it stops one-shotting, you might want to move it down in your team. So this is for like people going to level 90. It's more of a like fast team for people going to level 90. Let me put a chapter. This will be the high-level team today. Guard's Avatar is topical. It's in the Soulforge right now, and we just had a White Helm week. So you're getting it with the vent keys or you're getting it with diamonds. If you don't have Guard's Avatar right now, you're probably not getting it for a while, unless you get it randomly. Because we just had its kingdom, and now it's in the Soulforge. Dark Pits, high level team. We'll say 19-ish. Kind of saved me some time here. We'll go a little bit in a weird order. All right, we'll show it in action. You probably already know what's up because this team is used all the time. But this is what it's used for. And you can do any class you want here. Any class. I should have Nightweaver on right now, because it's the only class I need to level. See how he didn't get hit? Bang, they're all dead. Lester's banana. It's been a while. You should have came earlier. We had a sausage party. We could have a banana party instead. We could peel each other's bananas. No, I'm kidding. Alright. Nothing better than free, that's for sure. Sana says, yeah, the strangest thing just happened in my free battles, but ended up at the middle of Reward 7, so I had to buy the first tier before the Vow Raven popped. Yep. Yeah, sometimes you gotta buy that 30 gem one. It happens. It's like every other faction event. It's like with the bounty and the, doing the Tesla. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you have to buy a certain potion. You like them nice and clean, Lester? Yeah, same. Sana says use Bork, 2 times Queen Bee, a Boreal Crystal, and a class with a Green Storm. Sounds good. You're starting to figure out the storms, right? I like that. I think I explained it pretty good the other day. You got an Explode Potion. So if you have a storm at the start of the fight, the Explode Potion takes out all the gems, and then your storm is going to replace with the color you want. So that's why storms, even when you're one-shotting, storms matter. Some people probably think storms are like for longer fights. You're having this one color fall every single turn, and then it adds up as you go. And like, yeah, that's true when you're like looping and stuff, maybe. But it's also for short fights. Like the Explode Potion takes the whole board away, and then your color is going to fall more than the other colors that your storm is. It happens immediately. So you need to have the right storm if you want to make your team perfect. But anyway, there's the high-level team. Guards, Avatars, and the Soul Forge. We just had a White Helm week, so I think it's a good one to show again. Satan's here. Hello. This is for 90 plus. Right. This is to go to 90 to get all rewards, pretty much. I'll do a Deathless in a moment, and I'm going to do Pure, and I'll do Mid, and I'll do Low. We're kind of doing them in a weird order today, because that one was there, and I just want to show it, because it saves time. Lester said I should have came earlier. Satan says, Mark with the 2, with a 2, with a 2. Yeah, a long time no see, dude. Good to see you. Alright, so that's the high-level team. Now let's do Pure, because that's what I really want to show. It's probably going to take a minute. So buckle your seatbelts. Hold on to your panties. Let's go. I need Dark Pits. This one's hard. It's one of the hardest ones, right? And I don't know why. I forget why. It doesn't seem like it would be, right? I can't remember what I use. I know I use Sledge Paw. For sure. Shoot. What about... Let's see. Alright, Sledge Paw. Destroy a 5x5 block of gems, curse, bleed, and stun the first enemy. Reduce damage to skull 25%. Yeah, he's not even, like, really a big bad tank, for real. But he does curse, bleed, and stun the first enemy. Click curse when dealing skull damage. Deal damage to an enemy and all enemies below them. If the enemy is cursed, deal double damage and death mark them. So that's definitely... He's on the team for sure. So I know these two are on the team. This one is not on the team. I tried it. It's not very good. It's the newest one. Plague Rat. Poison a disease to random enemies. Inflict curse when dealing skull damage. Could be a good mana generator for our team, but... Radigar, deal damage to 2 random enemies. Inflict a random status effect on each of them. I think I go... Maybe... Let's try this for our first team. Let's try this. We'll throw Plague Rat up there. Let's try this one. This is the one that's coming to mind that I'm thinking maybe. Okay, so as far as banners, you can usually just go with the banner of the place. So if we look at Dark Pits, it's in alphabetical order, by the way. So if you want to find Dark Pits, just go to the D's. Dark Pits right there. Double brown, green, minus blue. Looks good to me. And then class doesn't matter because we're not using our hero. Am I on 500 right now? No. Whoops. Alright, let me get out of here and get back to 500, then I'll put a chapter in. Pleasure on your side? Banana Man. Chad's here. What's up, Chad? Lester says, I think Hex Rat is key with the damage to everything below it. Yeah, I know. I did mine such a long time ago, Lester. Like, I'm trying to figure it out, too. I think I did. It does... I'm horrible at remembering when I did stuff, though. Alright, let's get out of here so I can go do 500. I'm literally going to do it on stream. I'm not just going to hypothetical, theoretical, like tell you what I did 5 years ago. No, I'm going to do it right now. Let's do it. Level 500 on stream. 3 fights. 3 fights. You got to fight the Dark Pits team twice. And then your middle team, it's going to be different every time. So sometimes it's going to be easier, and sometimes it's going to be harder. So you could be doing all the things right, everything right. You have the right team, you have the right horde level, you have the Associated Kingdom leveled up, you're fully traded, everything's in the right order, right banner. You could have everything perfect, but the second fight is just something so stupid and annoying that you somehow lose like 2 or 3 troops in the second fight. Like, that can happen. You just got to try again. You know, you get different second fights pretty much every time. Every time you try it. First 2 are going to be the same. We got Radagar, Hexrat, Plague Rat. And then we got Radagar, Plague Rat, Hexrat, Sledgepaw. And that's going to be the same every single time you try it. But the second fight's going to be different a lot of the time. Like, I think there's a 5 different fights it could be or something like that. So you might get this one again, but there's different fights. So you could get an easier one, you could get a harder one, and that's sometimes matters. So let's go. What kind of medals do I want? Probably, I don't know. I'm about to just do Orpheus to make sure. Yeah, let's just leave it on Orpheus. I'm gonna play it super safe. All right. Did I do the chapter? I probably should have put it sooner. Let me do the chapter before we get into the fight. Dark Pits, 500 pure. I'll say 25 minutes because I was talking for a while. Save. Sorry about all the sniffling and breathing heavy. I know some of y'all like it, but just kidding. I've been like a little sniffly. Now you're just gonna hear it every time. I'll move the mic under my mouth instead of up in my nose hole. Okay, let's go. I did a chapter. So if you go check it out on Discord or wherever, this is one of the harder ones. Like, it's in the late 20s, I think. There's 38 factions. The easiest one is 1, and the hardest one is 38. And this one's in the late 20s, I think, or early 30s. So it's up there. It's not the hardest, but it's hard. So we got a purple extra turn. Why not? So what I'm going to try to do is get them cursed, and then hit them with this, and death mark and deal double damage. So we want them cursed. Can they be cursed? Yes. So we're good. We need to get them cursed. We're not going to take green or red right now because we got an enchant potion, and we're going to get our Plague Rat up next turn no matter what. So it'd be stupid to take green or red. So let's take... Hopefully there's something else. We got brown, yellow. There's yellow. Let's take yellow. Alright, we got hit by skulls, so that sucks. Let's hit them back. Oh, there's a blue extra turn, you idiot. Alright, screwing up. So, they're not cursed yet, right? So we need to wait on that Hex Rat, I think. We can do this, though. This will do it. This will do it. Or should we do this? Or... Okay, yeah, we're going to do the first guy. Destroy a 5x5 block of gems, curse, bleed, and stun the first enemy. Okay, let's go like right here. And you never know what's going to happen. Hey, and we could get these? If we keep this guy... Oh, the Plague Rat, too? We could blow up the Daemon portals? It's a good reason, another good reason to have this guy on your team as well. Because Sledgepaw's in first slot. Who's going to usually die first? Whoever's in your first slot. So, we're not going to be able to target those portal gems. The summon gems, because he's probably going to die first. But we have Plague Rat, who we could save and cast right after Sledgepaw dies, bring in a demon. That's a thing. Right now he's cursed, you can tell, because of the purple, like, streaky, the little spirals, the purple streaky, I think. So he's cursed. Let's do it, unless there's something on the board. Alright. That was double damage, and now they're death marked. Okay, he's already cursed. Let's do it again. Double damage, death mark. We reapplied the death mark, but we're doing double damage, so it's fine. He's about to die. Let's see. I guess we'll do this. Got our Hex Rat. Is there anything on the board? Purple. We got skulls. We can kill them. One down. One down. 3 to go. You know, you try not to lose troops, because you need to bring them into the next fight. Okay, are they cursed yet? No. So, let's do this. Try to, like, get rid of some skulls. Alright, we gotta take the skulls because we don't want to get hit by them. They're cursed. We're gonna do Hex Rat, but let's take these skulls. Alright, just kill them. Let's get yellow while we kill them. Alright, 2 down. Let's see. Let's get them cursed again. Let's take out some skulls. Taking the skulls out of there so they're not hitting our first slot trying to kill it. Alright, now they're cursed. So let's go. Double damage. Do it again. Kill them. Okay. Let's take green and get that Doom Skull. Hit me right back. Get the Plague Rat. Let's go with it. And they're dead. So that's first fight. We got out of there with all our troops. So it's a good start. Lester said, I think 1 Sledge Guy, 2 Radigar, and 1 Hex Rat. I guess we'll see. Sometimes things change over time. Like, you could go watch a Tacit video from 4 years ago, and he'll say one thing, but there's been a troop added since then. There's a different heroic gym right now. Maybe people figured stuff out. Maybe he just tried a team and he won because he's good. But there could be better teams. Alright, we got this one. Is it going to be a problem? I mean, Shagras sucks. You know, Shagras going to hit us pretty hard. So we really don't have a good second fight. I almost want to go around it. But that just adds a whole nother fight, so it kind of sucks. Man, I hate this second fight. Shagra's going to whoop our butts. I almost want to go around. That's going to add to it, but it'll add 1 fight, right? And it'll be this one. I'm about to do it. I hate Shagra. It's gonna cast, it's gonna make 1,000,000 skulls, and it's gonna kill our first slot. And then Pygra has summon, I think. I don't like it. I think I'm gonna go around. Sometimes you gotta do this. We're gonna add a fight. I wanna win on my first try. I don't wanna like have to try again. So we're gonna go around. Strategically go around, add 1 fight. It's fine. I know you don't really see people doing that, but I'm gonna try it this time. Plague Rat. If I lose this one, then that was a mistake. Alright, we gotta take skulls. That's more chances of us losing a troop, too, you know? If we fight an extra fight. But I feel like that second fight is not a good one to be, doing. Alright, come on, baby. Let's do this. Nice, got a kill. They're not cursed yet, right? So let's take out as many skulls as we can. Stupid Spirit Fox needs to die. They might have summoning and everything. I don't know if this is a great idea. Smack him in the face. Yellow extra turn. Let's do... They're already cursed, so let's do this. Hit me with skulls. Red extra turn. Skull extra turn. More skulls, they're dead. Sweet. Let's, they're not cursed yet, so let's curse them, and we'll take out this demonic portal gem so they don't get it. They summon, but who cares? It's fine. We got low health. They're already almost dead. Alright, they're cursed, so I'm just gonna shoot down here. Get them death marked. And do it again. They're almost dead. Do this. Make a skull hit, a little weak skull hit. It's fine. Let's just do this. Let's get rid of all this. Can you die already, first slot? There, okay, it's out of here. They're still cursed, they're death marked, all that stuff. Let's get this. That. There, bang, dead, sweet. Just gotta get out of here with all our troops. Let's curse them so we do double damage. And they're dead, cool. Got out of there, no harm, no foul. Now our second fight is the next fight. That's how I'm gonna see it. That was the only extra fight and we got out of there. Now this is our second fight instead of this. And this one, I would rather fight this than fight this, right? Because Shagra is horrible. It's gonna like put skulls all over the board and kill us. And Pygra's not very nice either. So I don't want to fight that. So I went around. You can choose to do that if you'd like. There's different ways to go. Yoke's here. Mark says I was playing Epic Trials last night and I summoned in Takshaka. It was easy after that. Sana says it's 29 from easy to hard. Dark Pits and Furry. It's not the hardest, but it's hard. That's what she said. Chad says armpits mostly, but tar pits are okay. Chad likes them dark pits. Satan says big depression time. Uh-oh. Been busy. Gnomes did not want to give me my last dragon for Stellarix. Poopy. That's dumb. Unlucky. Yeah, that is lucky, Mark, at the Takshaka. Mark says the bottom troop on the team summons. Okay. Caught up in the chat. Sweet. Alright, got yellow extra turn. Let's do Plague Rat, I guess. We have our Sledge Paw. Let's start getting them cursed and take out skulls while we do it. The more you use the Sledge Paw, the more you'll figure out like how where the 5x5. I mean, you could figure it out if you really wanted to. Okay, we'll do this again. Hit me with skulls. They're cursed. Got Hex Rat. Green extra turn. Free skulls. Purple extra turn. Now I got both of them. And I think it's time to fire them off. Bang. Bang. Boom. Ouch. They're already cursed. Let's do this. Okay, died to the death mark. That's nice. He was almost dead anyway. I'd rather have it on something else, but I'll take it. Okay, we got to curse this thing. Let's, 5x5 would be 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. Let's just do it right here. Might have wasted it a little bit, but it's whatever. Just trying to take out as many skulls as I can. Got that death marked. Red extra turn. Hex Rat. Whole bunch of stuff there. Big ol' skulls. Extra turn here. Okay, let's take out some skulls. There's 3 down here. Yeah, he's not cursed anymore. Curse him. Hex Rat. We got 1. Maybe I should get them both up. Just get them both up. Alright, here we go. We take skulls. Okay, got rid of that. Let's curse this guy. Let's go like right here-ish. Take out all those skulls. It's not like a boost ratio. We're just removing them so we don't get hit by them as much. Hex Rat. Man, this guy could be dangerous. If we don't watch out. Everybody's got barrier except for my first slot. Who's he going to hit? Guess it's random, so if we're unlucky, he hits our first slot. We're unlucky. Okay, good. Didn't hit our first slot. Brown extra turn. They're cursed. Let's do this. Ouch. Come on, you gotta survive here. Survive, Sledge Paw. Ah, they're summoning and crap. Fun. It's cool. It's like a dwarven gate. I'm gonna kill that. Let's see. Come on, baby. Just throw it right in the middle. Got a big old green. Okay. Man, he's gonna go again. How hard is he gonna hit? Reach blue gem destroyed. So let's do this. Come on, just don't kill my Sledge Paw, you jerk. Thank you. You hit the same thing twice, though. That's almost just as bad. I don't want to lose that. I mean, if I lost one thing, if it was the one Hex Rat, because I got 2 of them, so I wouldn't want to, but if I had to choose something to lose, that's what it would be. One of the Hex Rats, because I could still function with... Woo! Got out of there without losing a troop. So now we're going to the last fight. Haven't lost a troop. And that's all you need to do. Like, if I lose a troop in the last fight, who cares? As long as I win. So mission accomplished. I would buy this, but I'm not there yet. Here we go, last fight. Level 500 Pure Faction Dark Pits, one of the top 10 hardest in the game. On stream. Not theoretical, not hypothetical. You're watching me do it. Right now, end of 2024. December 2024. All right, let's go. Yellow extra turn. Skulls. Plague Rat. Cool. Let's take out some skulls. We got like 4 up here. We got... wonder if this would hit all these if I go like right here-ish. We want to get them cursed. Dang, of course. Ouch. Alright, we take skulls. Okay. Now we got to get him cursed. I mean, he's not cursed. He's... okay. Green extra turn. Alright, here we go. Come on, baby. Death marked. We go again. Okay. 2 brown on the board. Sweet. I'm gonna do it because it'll blow up that portal gem. Wasn't a great time. Now I'm just gonna, instead of like, if I take skulls, they're gonna get skulls next turn. I'm just gonna shoot Sledge Paw like in the middle of all this crap. Take out all these skulls. Wait, I got free skulls too, so that was great. That was a good move. Use the Sledge Paw defensively there to not take a hit. So let's get it back up. And we need to get this up too. Alright. 3 brown, come on. Oops, I didn't mean to cast it. Okay, though. Now we're death marked. That's another thing. You could just get really unlucky and die to death mark. That's why I got my Orpheus on. Okay, still cursed, right? Let's get him out of here. 1 down, we're in the lead. We just cleansed our death mark, cool. You can leave, as long as you win, man. You can have 1 troop left and you're good. Still counts. Alright, let's do this one. Let's get rid of this portal gem too, so they don't grab it. Now he's cursed. Let's go with this. Taking skull hits, but we're still okay. Alright, he's cursed. Let's get him death marked. Wait, this. Okay, death marked. Because that might go in our favor. You never know. Alright, we gotta take out some skulls, maybe. Maybe. Nah, let's just do this. Green, red. Still death marked. Let's do that. Died to death mark, let's go. Don't call me lucky now. I'm doing everything right. Luck comes when you do everything right, you know? Alright, let's take out all these skulls. Now he's cursed. Use this to mana generate. That was really good. Well, let's go ahead and get them both up. Get them both up, maybe. Let's take the skulls, because that's what you do. Get this. Bang. Am I going to do this Deathless? I'm going to do Dark Pits Deathless. I'm going to do Dark Pits Deathless. One of the top 10 hardest pure factions. On 500, I'm about to do level 500 Dark Pits Deathless Pure. Hamster rammers, baby. Alright, let's go. Now watch me lose a troop to like Deathmark or something. Let's see. Let's take out some skulls. Get them cursed. Oh, see? Dang it. So close. Dang it, I had to talk crap. I had to do it. No. How'd he die like that? Bro has 258 attack, that's why. Jeez Louise. Of course. Freaking talking crap. I did the Deion Sanders and I fumbled. Now, let's just make sure we win now, because that'd be really embarrassing. He hits hard with skulls, though. Let's get these out of here. Let's get them both up, and we pretty much... hurts. Hurts my butt. Finish them off. Alright, we got it. Lost one troop. That was so close to Deathless, man. Dang. If he didn't have that one skull hit, we would have got it. Don't brag, right? No, don't brag. Don't brag early. That was a case of bragging early. All right, so level 500, top 10 hardest faction. We got it done. So that's what I would recommend because it just worked for me in 2024 in December, and I only lost one troop, and I even did an extra fight. So definitely recommend that. No more attempts. I gotta buy more so I can re-show you the team code, and we're gonna do. Let's just do medium, mid, and low next. There you go. There's the team code again. Sledgepaw, Plague Rat, Hex Rat, Hex Rat. Sledgepaw is there to curse and be like a tiny bit of a tank. Take out skulls, take out portal gems, so the enemy doesn't get them defensively. Plague Rat's there just to mana generate for the whole team. Hex Rat is your one that's going to be doing the killing. You know, hit the first slot because they're going to be cursed. But wait till they're cursed. Curse them with Sledgepaw and then hit them with Hex Rat. Do double damage and death mark them. And just do it 2 times and then they'll be death marked. Like the first death mark, you're gonna reapply. So once it gets reapplied, it restarts the counter. But who cares because you're doing double damage. So the second Hex Rat is really the one doing the death mark, not the first one. But that's what I would recommend. It worked for me. You see a crazy second fight that you hate, that you lost to before, go around. Go to the 2, then the 4, instead of going to the 5 like I did. Like, it worked. Right now. If you need it, there's probably only a couple people out there that need it right now. But hey, in the future, this one's way newer than any other video. This is the newest Level 500 Pure Faction Dark Pits video out right now, this. My Horde level, I don't know why it's 178, but, recommend 177, I guess. That's what I got mine at. And then, yeah, that was a pure faction. So let's go do a mid. A mid team. We did high level, we did pure. Okay, let's catch up in the chat if you guys have been saying anything here. Classics here. I'm a self-saboteur, I told you, dude. Why'd I do that, man? He hit me so hard with skulls, that sucked. I was so close to Deathless Pure, that's hard to do. Somebody out there will get a kick out of that. They kind of hate me a little bit, and then I'll be bragging, and then I'll lose a troop. Somebody will like it. Hey, I'll make their day. It's alright. I don't mind making somebody's day, even if they don't like me. Okay, so, mid-level, we don't use mythics. No mythic. We got green, we got brown. I immediately think of, like, Queen Beatrix. Oh, let's do Truffle Shuffle. That could double as your Deathless. We'll do that for Deathless. Okay. Commander Dawnheart's there. You could do that with Sir Quentin Hadley and kind of do the Guard's Avatar thing, but just with Commander Dawnheart. We've done that before. It works. Holy Saint Astra's there, but Tesla's not. King Gob Truffle's there if you need it. You could do the Truffle Shuffle. It would work. It's not super slow or anything. You could do Fomag, I think, but that's a high level because it's got Phoenicia. Here's Beatrix. I mean, we use Beatrix like every single time. That's why you gotta get it, and you get it early. You got Empress, you could do something with Empress. Deep King's good, the Foxfire King's good. Maybe I'll show the Foxfire King. We always do Queen Beatrix. Let's do this thing. Works. They're all the same color, though. That's what's annoying, but... He's just here to 50% start the Foxfire King. Could do, like, Beatrix and Foxfire King or something, but... Weapon, we haven't used the wand yet, right? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Never mind. Boreal Crystal would be great here. Because it makes a green storm. It's using 2 colors we're not using yet. Could throw 1 on top just so we can have a room to summon. If we lose a troop, we can still summon something in instead of losing our first slot. This we'll throw on the bottom. Definitely do a Beatrix team if you want, but I'm trying to show something different because we show Beatrix like every single time. But it's a good troop. You got to get it. All right, what are we gonna do for our banner? All right, green would be a good one. Let's do this. Ocularan, and then Archer's great for green teams, and most of our stuff is green here, so I think I'll go with this. Definitely works, especially just if you're going to 90. Dark Pits, mid, team, 53. Save it. Alright, Chad, have a good day. Alright, so here's our mid-level team, no mythics. You can get all this, you can get the Foxfire King in the Underworld. King Aberon's just there for the 50% start. Always choose the first option. Unless there's one enemy left, and then you'll choose the second option. Here's another fight that would be horrible, like Glaceon. I hate Glaceon. But he's in first slot, so it's not as bad. Like, the Shegra was in last slot. That's why I was scared of it. When we did the Pure 500, and I avoided the Shegra fight, because Shegra was in last slot. And the way we were killing was from top to bottom. Glaceon, I don't like seeing Glaceon either, but you could take him out quicker. So, you might go for that fight. You might try that fight. Use your Nisha medals here. This is level 50. It's a good representation of how your event's going to go because it's right in the middle. Not doing 20. We're one-shotting. Then you got another Foxfire King if you need it. And you got a summon if you need it. And they all fall down. Well, that'd be a mid team. Remember to do every single room while you're doing the event. This is just to show you teams. I'm not playing the event the way that you're supposed to play it. Just want to show you teams. Except for the pure 500. I did that the way you would do it. But the high and the mid, I'm just showing you the team. I'm not doing it the way you would do it. You do every single room, of course. That's the mid team. Let's make a low-level team. I think... Can't you just to save time here. Pretty sure you can just do this, right? Oh, I don't have it there. I was gonna do the City of Thieves teams probably works, right? Potentially, right? I'm not... Okay, let's see. What do we need? We need Rowan, Leprechaun, Clockwork Sphinx. Clockwork Sphinx and the Summoning Stones right now. I think you just get it anyway. It's in the Warband shop. I think you get it for Madonna anyway. Leprechaun, one of the best troops in the game. If you don't have it, you go get Trickster. Until you get it, you look for it in Summoning Stones. You hope you get it through Glory Keys, Gem Keys. And then Rowan, you're going to be using a ton at the beginning of the game. Weapon, I go Golden Cog. Which you won't even need early. You might not even need it. You could probably do whatever explodey weapon you want, like Mountain Crusher. But just to show you that this works for several factions. Whatever class you want to level is fine. I'll just keep it on Archer for now. And then we want like purple and green. Not blue. Green, purple, minus red, that's fine. We're using every color, so you had to minus something. Red, yellow, purple, brown, green, blue. We're using every single color. And we don't really need the cog. It's just to show this team works. You might need it like on 90, but... Use your guard medals. And that's the low-level team. No mythic, no legendary team. Everybody should have. Get used to it. Use it all throughout the beginning of the game till you're like level 750. I still use it right now. It's just slightly different. I have a video about the Rowan team. If you want to know the different iterations of it, go check it out. All the team codes would be cool. Alright, Dark Pits Low. We'll say 57. Just rounding down because I do talk a little bit before I get to this part. Remember, the chapters are to get you right, like, nearby. They're not perfect. Probably don't need to see this in action, but we'll show it anyway. And then we'll do Deathless, which you probably already know what I'm going to do. But there's a couple things you could do. Cast Leprechaun, cast Rowan. But don't get up your Rowan, cast Clockwork Sphinx on green or blue. Golden Cog if your Rowan's not one-shotting. Like, it has everything you need. He's up already. Bang, they're both dead. Boom. See ya. Team codes. I'm going to have to copy-paste those into the description or something. That's something people have been asking. Like, face cam and team codes are like two things people ask for that I know should definitely do. But y'all know the problems with both, though. There's problems with both. It's not like I'm just choosing not to do those things. There's reasons. No, why'd I pick 50, you stupid idiot? Should have done 500 because we're going to do Deathless. Alright, so there's low level. So now we've done pure 500 on stream, live, the whole thing. Beat it. Top 10 hardest faction in the game. And we did high, we did mid, we did low for the event. Do all the rooms, go to 90, get all rewards, get hundreds of thousands of gold. Alright, time for Deathless. Let me get away. Let me get to 500 because I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to do Deathless. I'm going to show you that I like to. I'm gonna show you. The only hard thing about Gob Truffle Shuffle for this Deathless is if they death mark us. So I don't know. Maybe I should do something different. Dang, I gotta buy more attempts, but it's worth it for you guys. No, let's just do A to Z, because I know what I want. E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Let's see if this works here. Just worried about the status effects. Some people say, people like to argue that this doesn't work for Deathless, and I love to show that it does. And some people love to say it got nerfed, you can't use it anymore. That's not true either. I mean, it did. You're right, but it didn't get nerfed into the ground though. It just got. It was way too good, and now it's just good. Archer's probably good. All right, here we go. Hopefully this is for Deathless. If not, I'll show you something else. If it doesn't work, we got something else up our sleeve. Let me put the chapter in. Most of the time I say use like instant kill. But I also mention like if you have an infinite loop, that works too. And I haven't shown it in a while. So I want to show it. Hopefully it works. Alright, so I put the chapter in. If you don't have Doomed Glaive, it's fine. It's fine. Doomed Glaive are barely casting. It's just there because it's the best weapon for this team. You can do other things. You'll be alright. Try to use a weapon that you don't want to super block it. This one is super blocked, but it's because we're like looping, getting all kinds of mana. It's fine. Sometimes you cast it. Like this team is very specifically set up to infinitely loop. The Green Storm and everything. Alright, I'm gonna take Skull. Nah, they're entangled. Why'd I take green though? Gotta get it going. Still our turn. Still our turn. Still our turn. It's still our turn. It's still our turn. Oh, it's still our turn right now. Still our turn. Gotta do this, though. You can't just, you know? Gotta get rid of this stuff. Get rid of that crap that's not green or brown. Still our turn. Still our turn. And it's still our turn. And we win. That's what an infinite loop is. It's AKA it's still our turn. Alright, I'm gonna try this. Hopefully Glaceon don't murk me. Alright, get up that forest troll. Probably should take blue to get him up. Still our turn. 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 And it's 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 still our turn. And guess what? Still our turn. And they have not had any turns yet. Maybe that one. Maybe they get one turn. Maybe the enemy gets one turn. Still our turn. And it's still our turn. And yes, guess what? It's still our turn. They haven't had turn. And they're all dead. That's what infinite loop is. Like, the enemy gets no turn, so how are they going to kill you? Doesn't even matter how many stats you have. Who cares? You could have barely any stats and you could still do that. You just have to cast your Gobtruffle more times. But if it's never the enemy's turn, who cares what your stats are? Here's the last fight. Deathless, 500. We just gotta hope we don't get hit by a stupid death mark or something dumb happens. Where's everybody? I don't know. Tuesday's usually a little bit weaker. I think it's like Mondays and Fridays and the weekends are real, like, days we get viewers. They're probably at work. But I recommend kind of taking blue here. That way you're not taking brown off the board if possible. See, they get a turn now. They get a turn. Okay. Still our turn, right? We're making sure we're going to take yellow extra turns off. We're going to take red extra turns off. Like, you got to get that crap out of here to make sure it stays as green and brown as possible. Can't just sit here and just cast stuff. You got to kind of look, too. Like this blue, get it out of there. Brown you leave. You don't take these off. You don't take green or brown off, but anything else. Blue, red, yellow, purple, take it out of there. Leave the browns, leave the greens. Enemy's not going to get a turn. I'm not going to bore you by saying that throughout the whole fight again, but you just watch. Pay close attention to how the enemy... They had one turn and that's it. That's all they're getting. Most likely. Just double check between casts that you can't take anything out of here that's not green or brown. Green Storm's doing work. Gobtruffle's getting an extra turn every time you cast it. It's gonna be... Oh, we got Gobtruffle, yeah. Okay. Gobtruffle's the high priority. You only do the Forest Troll if you don't have Gobtruffle. Could take the brown out of here to make sure that the but he's gonna get it either way, so no big deal. One down, 3 to go. Yep, get the purple out of here. Okay, now we have more green. See that? Just that's a perfect example. We took a purple out, now we got 2 more green. I love when people say this doesn't work. And I just show it. Yes, it does. Still works. They haven't got a freaking turn. They got 1 turn. That's it. And they're dead. They're dead. Deathless 500 done. Wasn't even that long. Didn't take that much time. It definitely works. I still love that team. It's still awesome. The enemy gets 1 freaking turn and that's it. And then you're off to the races. They never get to touch you again. As long as you're doing it right. I feel like there's people out there not using a green storm or whatever. They're casting the doomed glaive or something, or they're not taking off extra turns that are different colors like purple, red, yellow. They're doing something wrong. If it's not working, you're doing something wrong. Because it works every single time for me. That was no deaths 500 on live stream. 2024 December. Gobtruffle Shuffle still works. Your stats can be so low and it'll still work. You're just casting Gobtruffle more than me. That's it. It's going to keep working. So that was Deathless. And that's everything, right? That's all Dark Pits done. And next up, I was going to do PvP. So we didn't do any PvP yesterday. Still our turn, baby. That's what that team should be called. It's still our turn. Still our turn. Don't matter what your stats are. I mean, if you want to see one other team, like, I'll just, like, quickly, if I can get down there. Just as an aside, go to Dark Pits. If you don't want to use the Truffle Shuffle for some reason, because one time you said it don't work anymore and you want to be right, So you're gonna like ignore that it just worked right here on live stream. You would do probably CT, some sort of instant kill for sure. Let's see. You don't want to do Truffle Shuffle. You got CT. You got High King Iron Gut. It's probably what it is. So I don't think you have Zul'Goth, and that's the only other thing that would matter. Yeah, no Zul'Goth, so this will be the team. Weapon, wand. You're trying to do something hard. Why would you not use your best weapon? And you can curse with it. So can CT. And Leprechaun. Go get it. I'll even show the team code. I'm not going to show a fight. We already showed Deathless, but this will be the other Deathless team if for some reason Gop Truffle don't work anymore, it got nerfed. If you're that person and you just want to be right, even though you're wrong, you do this. Probably that. Or this. And your class can be like Titan. Have a little brown storm. You got 3 browns on your team. Could even might be able to do Elementalist if you're scared a little bit. Do Elementalist, but I think Titan would be fine. Then you just devour, CT, devour type stuff. Maybe skulls. Same thing as the Zul'Goth one, except for it's not as good, but it still works. Devour. You're using your horde level stats, your extra stats, to get your High King Iron Gut as close to 100% as you can. Then you have a really high chance to get that first devour, and then you'll have a 100% chance after that. I think I start with a 100% chance. He has 117 attack, so I start with a 100% chance. But if you don't start with a 100% chance, you just got to get that first devour, your horde level stats, and get your stats up. You can affect his devour rate via your horde level. And then it'll be close. Just get that first one down, and now you got 100%. And you're adding armor, you're adding HP, so he doesn't die. He's your tank, too. Instant kills. Kills 2-3 of them with the Devour. CT kills the last one. Maybe you take skulls because you got so much attack from devouring. This can curse if they can't be devoured. This curses if you can't devour. This is just to get you up quick. So that'd be the other Deathless. I got mowers like right outside my door. Jan Disappearer, how's it going? You reminded me of Copy. Let's see. Still our turn. Jan says, hello, crafting basic deeds in Soulforge, yay or nay? Is it better to get these kingdom bonuses first or store jewels for weapons? That's a good question because we were talking about that on Discord and we talked about it on a stream the other day. There's certain weapons you want to get, but you don't get them all. It's like an in-between. It's somewhere in the middle. Alright? So like this week, there's nothing that you can't leave this week without, as far as weapons go. You might get the Scale Guard Protector. That's the only one. You want to have jewels just in case there's a weapon that is part of crafting a better weapon, like Dustbringer or something, or Ruby weapon. You want to have jewels just in case, like Rope Dart's there, or some amazing weapon like that. But as far as like, oh, I don't have any of these weapons, let me go and craft every single one of them. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know, you will need a certain amount of weapons for your Kingdom Power, but like for Mist of Scales, who cares? Like, you're not going to sit there and buy a bunch of weapons to satisfy Kingdom Power for Mist of Scales. You might do it for a Magic Kingdom, but you're not going to do it for Mist of Scales, which gives you a poopy stat anyway. It's going to be easier to get Mist of Scales Kingdom level than Kingdom Power, because it's going to ask you to do a bunch of stupid stuff for a stat that does not even magic. So it's somewhere in the middle. Like, you get weapons with jewels, but you only get very specific weapons. You don't get every single one of them. You know? And then, yeah, use the rest of them to craft deeds, but you know, you only have so many writs too, so you're kind of doing purple first, and then you're doing green, and then you're doing whatever one you have the most of next, type of stuff. So your purple jewels are important, and your writs should be used for purple deeds first, and then you do green second, and that's for everybody. I mean, Sauna did green first and then purple, which is the only other way that it could be done, probably. You know, it's somewhere in the middle. Make sure you do your dungeons every day. Get all your jewels. Don't waste jewels. Do the vault event super heavy. Like, there's jewel gnomes there. It's just part of farming. Like, farming gems, farming gold, farming jewels. Part of it is don't waste them on stuff. If there's not a reason, why are you getting it? Try to think of it like that. And if the reason's not worth it, like you have a reason, it's, oh, I'll get the next power level on Mist of Scales. Well, what are you actually getting, though? You know, are you getting an armor, one armor? Like, what would be better, to save those jewels and wait to get a magic stat because you're going to save the jewels and put them with writs and get purple deeds and get a magic? Or would you rather get some crappy, stupid little extra armor or whatever it is for Mist of Scales? There's only a few kingdoms that you would even say, oh man, I need weapons really bad because this is a magic kingdom. 5 out of 38. So there's 33 kingdoms where you should probably not just be getting weapons because of a kingdom. Something's talking, you need more weapons for this kingdom to get your kingdom power up. Like, yeah, you'll do that, but get your magic kingdoms up first and, like, do everything you can do to get your magic kingdoms up first. You're gonna you're gonna get every kingdom eventually. But the magic kingdoms are the most important. Because magic stat affects way more stuff than, like, a little bit of... One armor's going to do nothing. I mean, it'll help, like, your Rowan and your Guard's Avatar, your Tesla, etc. It's a bad example. One life is doing nothing for you, you know? If the kingdom gives you life as its stat, then there's no reason to, like, blow all your jewels down to 0 to buy weapons. So it's always somewhere in the middle. It depends emojis in the chat, you know what I mean? But hopefully I answered your question. Like, this week you would not get a weapon. And if you absolutely just have to get a weapon, get the Scale Guard Protector, and that's it. Don't be buying, like, every single weapon there. Just because it says new or you don't have it or whatever, who cares? It's like somebody walking up to your door with cookies. You know, I don't have cookies, and I have money. Doesn't mean you should buy them. That money can be used for something else later that you actually need. Like, oh, I don't have a hot tub. Here's somebody selling a hot tub. I have $500. Or however much a hot tub is, $3,000, $5,000, whatever it is. Just because you don't have a hot tub and this person has a hot tub for sale and you have the money to buy the hot tub, doesn't mean you buy the hot tub. You could use that money for something else later that you actually need. A washer, a dryer, a stove. Save the money in case your brakes go out, whatever. You don't... For some reason, people in this game, they see, I don't have that. And I have the resources to get it. I must get it. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't have to. You can save up diamonds. You can save up jewels. You can save up gems. You don't have to just because it says you need it and you don't have it yet. There's going to be something else. Perfect example is the Soul Forge and the Mythics. Because a lot of people don't have a lot of these Mythics, right? Somebody out there doesn't have Death. And they have 4,000 diamonds right now. But you don't get it just because you don't have it, right? Because next week it could be Ironhawk, or next week it could be High King Irongut. Now you don't have 4,000 diamonds because you blew them on Death just because you didn't have it, and you had the 4,000 diamonds at the time. Don't do that. Even Guard's Avatar, if you don't have Ironhawk and High King Irongut and Tak Shaka and Pharaoh Khafru and Arachnean Weaver and Tina and Dark Proxy Avendra and Lord of Slaughter, if you don't have those, I have 4,000 diamonds right now. I have 4,522 diamonds. And Guard's Avatar's there, and I don't have it. I have to get it right now. No, you don't. No, you don't. You wait. You save. You get something better. You don't just get it because you need it and you have the money to do it. Somebody shows up at your house with a hot tub, and you have $3,000. Are you going to buy it, or are you going to be smart and think about what you could use that $3,000 for next week or the week after or the week after? If you spend it now, it's gone. It's gone. It can't be used for anything else. Same thing here. If you spend these 4,000 diamonds, they're gone forever, and you can't spend them on anything else. And there's better stuff out there. There's stuff you need more. Will of Nisha, I don't have it. I'm going to start giving myself reasons to get it.
I'm never going to use it, but I don't have it, and I have 4,000 diamonds. It's Silverglade Mythic, guys. Silverglade.
Yeah, but maybe like High King Iron Gut pops next week, and you need that way more to do Deathless and all kinds of other cool stuff. Maybe Ironhawk pops, and you need that. You gotta save, man. You can't just get stuff because you need it. The Archdeva.
I don't have it. I gotta get it. I got 4,000 diamonds. I got 10 Celestials, 20,000 souls, and 4,000 diamonds, and I don't have it. I gotta get it right now.
No, you don't. No, you don't. It's a B tier mythic. There's A tiers out there. There's S tiers out there that you don't have. Save up. Wait for those. Archdeva is a perfect example of a hot tub, and you have 4,000, and somebody's at your door with a hot tub. You don't need it. You don't need the hot tub. You can get something else later that you actually need. Save the money. The money's gone. 4,000 diamonds are gone as soon as you buy that hot tub. Yeah, you have a hot tub, but next week when something that you actually need pops up, you're not going to have the money, and you're going to just be staring at a hot tub. So that's part of, like, the jewels, too. Like, don't be sitting here buying a bunch of summoning stones. Like, don't be sitting here crafting every single weapon, you know. Make sure you leave your shards as shards and only convert them over when you actually need to do something. Because as soon as you move those shards over to diamonds, they can no longer be anything else. Right now, they can be whatever I want them to be. Right now, those shards are diamonds if I want them to be. They're diamonds right now. I don't have to transfer them over just to do math, like easy math.
Let's see how many diamonds I have. Let me transfer all my shards to diamonds so I know exactly how many I have.
Just move your decimal. I got 9,925 diamonds if I want them via shards. But shards can also be turned into jewels, so you don't want to do that right now. Like, you can do it whenever you want. Like, I can do that right now if I wanted to. I could go to the Soul Forge right now and make those diamonds if I wanted to. You see, I'm not doing it, though. Boom. 9,920 diamonds. I push that button, I can have those diamonds right this second. Anytime I want, any second I want, I can turn those shards into diamonds right now, if I wanted to. But, as soon as I do that, they can't be anything else. They're gone. They're diamonds forever. So, I can make 19,000 of these. I can make 19,000 of those. I can make 19,000 of these. 19,000 of that. 19,000 of that. You know? I didn't change my shards over. That's another thing that goes along with, like, the jewels and the weapons and the deeds and the writs and all that business. Don't switch your shards over immediately. Leave them as shards, because you might need purple jewels all of a sudden. Now you have the shards to do it. I think people, like, freaking convert them to diamonds immediately. Boom, look how many diamonds I got. They're diamonds whether you convert them over or not. But now I can do all of this, too, if I need it. It's way safer, way smarter to leave them as shards and never convert them over until you're actually going to use them. It's like having stocks. You have a bunch of stocks, you could cash them in, but don't do that until you're actually going to use the money. You leave them as stocks until you need the money, and then you cash them in. You don't just, like, cash them in right away. Ooh, my stock's made a penny. I'm going to cash it in. My stock's made $1. I'm going to cash it in. My stock's made $2. I'm going to cash it in. No, leave it. Leave it alone. Stop it. Quit picking at it. You're making it worse. Thank you, Jan. That was a good comment. Nah, it's good. It's good. I like it. Somebody out there is going to get something from that. Maybe there's something I said in a certain way, finally. Like, even though I say this stuff all the time, I say it in different ways every time. The hot tub, I never mentioned the hot tub. You never know. Great question. Yoke says, I used that team for a lot of 500 faction years ago. Great team. Marilith, yeah, Marilith's a good one. I always forget about her. Jan says, yeah, I'm doing all daily routines, including guild. I just wonder about efficiency. Which the best but longest would be getting deeds from epic tasks. As far as deeds go, the best way to get deeds is in the PvP, is PvP. PvP gold marks just get whole ass books, which is full of deeds, like a whole book full of deeds, you know? If you want to get deeds quick, the only way to really do it is to go do lots of PvP, get gold marks, get your VP up so you can get the books, and then buy books. And who cares which book you get? You need every single one of them. Everybody wants a purple book. Everybody wants a green book.
Man, I keep getting brown books back to back to back to back.
Who cares? You need them anyway. Who cares? Every time you click that button, you're getting something you need. Is there anything else in the game that's like that? If you open a glory chest, not every time you click it, you're getting something you need. If you open a gem chest, not every time you click it, you're getting something you need. Event keys, you're not getting something you need every time you click it, right? Burning chests, you're not getting something you need every time you click it. There's one place in the game where you can get something you need every single time you click it. That's PvP, gold marks, buying books, because nobody doesn't need books. It's kind of similar to Underspire. Like, if you do Underspire to full completion, you need something in there. You're not getting nothing. It's not RNG. You're going to get a major orb of glory. Everybody needs that. Nobody has every single thing in the game fully gold deleted. Most people need the minion orb too. Most people still need Dragonite. Right? Most people need the silver knockers and the bronze knockers. That's good. That's smart. You're just being smart. You're just being smart. Using gold marks on books is smart because you always need them. You're going to need them for all time, no matter where you're at in the game. Every single person. There's no exception. Underspire is similar. There is a couple people out there with every single pet fully ascended, but 99% of people don't have every single pet fully ascended. And then pretty much nobody has every single troop gold deleted. So, that's something you need every single time. That's smart. Be smart. Same with the shards, not turning them to diamonds. That's smart. Don't do it. Don't just automatically turn them into diamonds. Do that when you need to. Have them on reserve. Don't buy stuff just because you need it. A hot tub shows up at your front door. You don't just buy it because you have the money, right? Because you could use the money for something else later. That's smart. Just be smart. Right? The other way to get deeds, offers. So do the vault event super hard. Verse hunt. You'll get merchant offers. You need gems for that. So it's kind of like it's a cycle. It's like a positivity cycle. You do a vault event, you get a ton of vault keys. You open a ton of vault keys, you get a ton of gems. You don't blow your gems on stuff. Same thing as diamonds. You're not just getting stuff because you can with the gems. It's part of having gems. You don't just blow gems. You do a vault event, you do it the way you're supposed to with Ironhawks or Rowan or whatever. You get a bunch of vault keys, you open them, bunch of epics, you get a ton of gems. And then the next vault event, maybe you can afford to buy some merchant offers and get some more deeds. That's one way to get another way to get deeds. Journey event gives you deeds. Doing journey to full completion. If your guild's not finishing journey to full completion, maybe consider going to a better guild where you'll get those books from journey and deeds. Those are the main ways to get deeds and books and stuff for your kingdom level and power. Arena, unfortunately, people don't want to hear it, but you get 3 offers a day. One of those offers could be a deed or writ offer. The arena event, there's writs in there. They're really hard to get. They suck. The rewards suck. But technically, that's a place you could go and get some writs, is arena event. Because it's one of the rewards. It's writs. I get them. I try to get them. I'll at least go to the writs. Morgan Camocat says, I like cookies. Skyboy Grave says, getting Wand of Stars, just having good RNG. It's partially that, and then it's partially like you did the hard work to get, put yourself in the position to have good RNG. Same thing with me doing the death marks earlier in Pure Faction. Like, oh, he's lucky. Death mark went off. Well, I put myself in that position. I cursed them, I hit them with the spell, I death marked them, and then I gave myself that chance. Same thing with Wand of Stars. If you're going off and getting pets, if you're doing PvP the whole time, if you're not using Ironhawk, you're not using Rowan, you're going to weird kingdoms, you're switching all around the place, not doing everything right, you're opening vault keys as soon as you get them, you're not doing all the min-maxes, that's part of, you're making yourself have bad luck, basically. You're doing everything the way you feel like doing it, instead of the right way. So you get a bunch of vault keys, right? And then you open them, and now you have better luck because you did everything right. You got as many vault keys as you can. You gave yourself as many chances as you can to have that good luck, to get that troop, to get that tarot card you need for the Wand of Stars. So all you can do in that situation is get as many vault keys as you can and open them. There's no other way to get that tarot card. So you work your way backwards. Okay, how do I get the Wand of Stars? Okay, I need this tarot card, right? How do I get that tarot card? Oh, it's in the vault keys. Okay, so how do I get vault keys? Oh, you do the vault event. Well, how do you do the vault event? Ironhawks, Rowan, Explore 1, specific kingdom, don't move around, don't do... You know? Work your way backwards. If you screw up anything on the way backwards, like, oh, I feel like using Tesla this week. I'm going to use Tesla and Drexum. I'm going to go farm Explore 9. Explore 9 with my dragons. It's your fault if you don't have Wand of Stars. It's your fault, because you're doing weird stuff. You don't want to be like everybody else, I get it, but it's just proven it's the best. Off timers. I didn't invent the freaking Ironhawk Rowan teams. I didn't invent them. I don't have any stock in it. I'm just telling you the best, and you can either take it or do whatever you want. Straddle the toilet backwards, whatever you want. Eat your food, then put it in the microwave. Do whatever you want, for real. I'm just telling you the best ways. Thank you for the answer. To be honest, I don't even take power challenges into account. I forgot those need weapons later on. Yeah. Okay, well, says Lover's Tarot card, yep. Just keep opening keys to get it. Same with the Horde Mimic Mythic. Everything's like that. Like, if I wanted the Horde Mimic Mythic, I would have to do Explore 12 over and over and over and keep getting boss chests. That's the only way to do it. Do more boss chests. The only way to get the wand is get more vault keys. There's no, like, special rain dance you can do. There's no kingdom or certain team you can do that gives it to you faster. That's how RNG is. You just got to get more of it, do more of it, give yourself more chances. You know, you're giving yourself more 12-sided die. You don't want just, like, 10 12-sided die to roll. You're trying for that 1. Would you rather have 10 die to roll, or would you rather have 100 dies to roll? If you need 1 on the die, would you rather have 10 of them? You roll 10 die all at once and hope you get a 1 on just any of them. You just need 1, 1. You got 10 12-sided die or whatever. You roll all 10. You're hoping for a 1 on just one of them. Or would you rather have 100 die? You can take all 100, throw them out there. Which one would you rather have? You know, the more you have, the better. So get more vault keys, get more gold marks, get books, you know. Keep doing Explore 12 and getting boss chests if you want the Horde Mimic Mythic. That's how this game is. There's no special weird thing you can do or cheat code you can put in or anything like that. You just get more of the thing, and you're able to roll more die. And you could roll all 100 and get 0 1s. You could roll 1 die and get a 1. But would you rather have 10 dies to roll or 100 if you needed a 1? I would rather have 100. And that's the only thing you can really do. Jan says, so I should pinpoint a couple of troops and weapons to wait for? Like, nah, I mean, that's not a good troop. You should pinpoint getting Ironhawks. The way the game goes is you start with Rowan, and then you go after Queen Beatrix, and then you kind of use the Queen Beatrix to get diamonds to then start crafting awesome mythics in the Soul Forge. So then you would wait for something like Ironhawk in the Soul Forge, or High King Irongut, or Tesla. So let's say it's Tesla. So you start with Rowan. Rowan does everything, and it does it the fastest. And then you're getting class experience. You're getting quests done, and you're opening stuff up. You use the Rowan to go get Queen Beatrix. Like, literally. You go to the Underworld, you do City of Thieves 3 times a day, you get Queen Beatrix. It's going to happen. You use the Queen Beatrix to do the dungeon, and lots of other stuff. Not just the dungeon, but that's the first thing that comes to mind. Because she can cleanse. It doesn't matter if you get traps. She's nice and awesome, and, like, Queen Beatrix is good for the dungeon. That'll help you be able to do the dungeon every day and get more diamonds. Maybe get perfects. Maybe get your first dragon, even. So Queen Beatrix helps you get diamonds, which will help you get mythics, which will help you get Tesla, which will help you get dragons. And now you're just, like, upgrading your... You're going from Rowan to Queen Beatrix to dragons, or Rowan to Queen Beatrix to Tesla to Ironhawk. We get too distracted about all these other troops in the game, and, ooh, I don't have that one, let me spend all my resources. All these weapons in the game, like, ooh, I don't have that one, let me spend my resources, you know? It's very simple if you think about, like, how If you want to play the game the best way possible, it's Rowan, Queen Beatrix, and then usually like Tesla or something like that. And then all that leads to we're getting more diamonds now. We're getting stuff done faster now. We're never failing the dungeon now. You know, we're doing pretty much everything in the game because Queen Beatrix is so awesome and Tesla's so awesome and Rowan's so awesome. We're just getting everything done all the time. So now that we're getting everything done all the time, we have all the resources we need. We're saving up diamonds. You know, we're saving up jewels. We're saving up everything pretty much. And then that's when you get Ironhawks. You have enough diamonds because you have Queen Beatrix. You've been doing your dungeon every day. You've been doing awesome you've been using Rowan in the Vault event. Now that's when you get Ironhawks, right? Or that's when you get High King Iron Gut, or you get Takshaka, or something really awesome. Because you didn't just sit there, oh, there's death, I don't have it, boo! Now you gotta start all over again. There's Guard's Avatar, ooh, let's go get it. Now I can do factions a little bit faster. Now you gotta start all over again. You're starting all over again. Every time you do that, you're starting all over again. So, you know, get Rowan, get Queen Beatrix. That'll lead to something like Tesla or whatever. And then that'll lead to something like Ironhawk or something like that. Every time you go grab a Guard's Avatar or a Phoenicia or a weird weapon, you're setting yourself back to 0, and now you gotta start all over. So, I know it's hard and you gotta be patient, but, you know, get the things that actually matter, that are gonna help your account, the best things in the game. Don't just be grabbing everything because you don't have it. That's how you make everything take longer doing that. Nothing's going to be faster. Think about how the game would... How can I be stronger and how can I go faster? Don't think, oh, I don't have that. Let me get it. There's a pet. That's like when a pet props up on the screen while you're doing Vault of It. I don't have that one. Let me go get it. We got to get... That's the mentality that sets you back to 0 all the time. We gotta get in the mentality of, I am going after Ironhawk. I don't give a fuck what else pops up right now. I am saving up for Ironhawk. I'm gonna use my awesome Rowan. I'm gonna use my awesome Queen Beatrix. I'm gonna use my awesome Tesla. I'm not gonna jump around and use all kinds of other different troops. I'm gonna use they're awesome, so who cares? Like, who cares? Who cares about some weird troop you don't have? You got an awesome Queen Beatrix. You got awesome Tesla. You got awesome Rowan. Who cares about it? Who cares? Just because it's there and you don't have it. Who cares? Death sucks. You're never going to use it. Who cares? It's a hot tub. Archdeva, I barely ever use it. It's good here and there. It's just something that... Archdeva is something you will use very rarely to fully charge something like Zul'Goth or Stellarix or Lord of Slaughter or something like that. Very rarely. So if you go and you grab the Archdeva in the Soul Forge, good job, now you have Archdeva that you're going to use very rarely. When you could have saved those 4,000 diamonds for Ironhawk, you're going to use all the freaking time to make your account way better. You just set yourself back to 0 for something that you're going to use very rarely. So, that's a problem in this game. People just love, I don't have that, let me get it, woo! Now you have 0. 0 gems, 0 diamonds. You set yourself back to 0. Think about the good, like, be patient. Save up for the freaking Tesla truck or whatever. Don't go get a hoopty. I can afford the hoopty. I got the money. I could afford something way cooler if I just saved my money, but I'm going to go ahead and buy the hoopty because I got the money right now. I'm going to set myself back to 0 by buying a hoopty. That's what you're doing. But yeah, as far as like, what's his name? I don't even remember his name anymore. The Soul Troop, Pharaoh something. Because he's not used anymore, so... Souls is an issue for a very brief hot second, and that's it. And then you'll never have soul problems again. Unless you're just buying weird stuff with souls and leveling every troop you get. Don't do that either. It's the same thing. Oh, I got, whatever troop. I better level it to level it all the way. No, you're never going to use it, so who cares if it's level 20 or whatever. Some random weird troop. I got Peasant. Peasant's a new troop. I better go fully level it and fully trade it. No. No. Save those trait stones, save those souls for something that's actually good that you're actually going to use. That's why you run out of souls and you need to go get souls. Because you're just leveling everything you get all the time and using all your souls on weird stuff in the Soul Forge and whatever. You're meddling troops so you don't need to meddle, whatever you're doing with your souls. Stop it. Like, wait and use the souls on Ironhawk. Wait and use the souls on Tesla. Wait and use the souls on Queen Beatrix. Wait and use the souls on King Gobtruffle or High King Irongut or, you know, Takshaka. Quit using souls on Peasant and, you know, whoever, Priestess. Who cares? Death. Let me fully level Death. Soul Forge rant. It's just a matter of time. Let me catch up in the chat, sorry. Here's PvP. We're going to do this in a sec. I'll put a chapter in. You don't exist. I get going, you know? No problem, Jan. It was awesome. He forgets about his kids all the time. Jan, me too. I'm free to play as well. So you can learn from me. Everybody can, though, even if you spend money. That's the awesome part about me being free to play. If you go watch somebody that's VIP 3000, then you have to think in the back of your head, but yeah, I'm free to play. I mean, they get this all this stuff every single day that for free because they spent money. I don't. I don't have a free win in Arena. They do. They get to start. They paid to win, basically. You didn't pay to win. I'm not saying, like, spending money's bad, but I'm telling you what, like, a free-to-play player would think about somebody that's super high VIP. Like, they have all these advantages. They have extra experience, extra gold, extra souls all the time, just falling from the sky while we're sitting here free to play, you know? So that's why I'm just saying, like, why anybody can watch me. You're VIP 8 million, you can still watch me. You're free to play, you can still watch me. But if somebody's VIP 8 million, the free to play person is going to feel a type of way. It's not that it can't be the same. How do I like the music? I love it. I hum it all the time, Zig the Kid. Thanks for being here again. MJK Jets. Jan, you say you're on the Queen Tesla step right now? Yeah, and you're gonna get a Cosmic Dragon too. Yep. Maybe even an Immortal. Think about doing PvP a little bit. Get those gold marks. You know, get an Immortal too. That's kind of how it goes. We learned that. We just did a new account playthrough. It goes Rowan, Queen Beatrix. You know, Gob Truffles, and there's a ton of good troops in the underworld. And you don't have to spend gems. You don't have to spend keys. You don't have to spend diamonds. You don't have to spend jewels. The underworld troops are pretty much free. You just have to put in time and effort. That's it. And they're awesome. And you can get a bunch of awesome troops. You don't have to just... I'm not saying just use Rowan all the time. Just use Queen Beatrix all the time. That's just the best ones. You know? There's Shoggoth down there. There's the Great Worm. There's Gargoyles. There's Harpy Mage. There's King Gob Truffle. There's all kinds of good stuff. Miraji Queen. And that's the type of troops you should be thinking about. Not thinking about, like, Death and Archdeva and this weird weapon in the Soul Forge. Just because you don't have it. The Underworld troops will help you save up for Ironhawks. Because you'll have everything you need without spending resources. It's smart. Just be smart. All the things I'm saying is, like, you're being smart. That's all I ask is, like, be smart. Yeah, you're going to get a Cosmic Dragon, too. That's what's... I forgot to say that. I think I did say it, but it's going to be like Rowan, Queen Beatrix, saving up diamonds, maybe Tesla, but also Cosmic Dragon, but also Immortal. Like, what else do you need? Why are you just getting everything you see all the time that's new just because you have the resources? Like, what else do you need? You get all the Underworld troops. You can get so many cool ones without doing that. It's Rowan, Queen Beatrix, which when I say Queen Beatrix, I also mean Gob Truffle, Gargoyle, Shoggoth, the Great Worm, etc. All those awesome Underworld troops. That's what Queen Beatrix means. Rowan leads to a bunch of awesome troops in the Underworld. Alright? And then this Queen Beatrix is going to help you do the dungeon every day and do it on level 20, and who cares if you get traps, and makes it to where you never don't do your dungeon, and now all of a sudden you're getting jewels every time, diamonds every time. You're never missing it. That helps you save more jewels, save more diamonds. That leads to, now you have diamonds when something cool pops up in the Soul Forge like Tesla. So now you got Tesla. That leads to, like, you're using your Rowan on the Vault event. You're doing it right. So now you're getting tons of Vault keys. So now you got lots of keys, and you can open more keys, and now you're randomly getting cool troops too. Like, doing things right and smart leads to being able to then have fun and open a bunch of keys and get some random stuff. You can't do it the opposite way around, though. You can't just like, oh, I got a key, open them all. I better level up, you know, whatever. Shagra. Wrathmon, yeah. Let me level up Wrathmon all the way. Jet says, I hate it when I'm set back to 0. Every single time you fully level some troop you're never going to use. Every single time you buy a weapon in the Soul Forge you're never going to use. Every time you craft a mythic in the Soul Forge or a legendary in the Soul Forge that you're never going to use, you're setting yourself back to 0. Even if you get something that's like you're going to use here and there, it's still setting yourself back to 0 pretty much. Like if you get Guard's Avatar, you're setting yourself back to like 3% instead of 0. If you get the Archdeva, you're set to 0, you're setting yourself back to 1%. You know? Like, oh, now you have Archdeva for that one time you're going to use it every 4 months. Oh, now I have Guard's Avatar who I'm going to use on Tuesday. You know, every other Tuesday. So, you're setting yourself back to 0, yeah, almost 0. A lot of stuff, like Death would definitely set you back to 0. Some weird weapon in the Soul Forge definitely sets you back to 0. Like, using gold marks on anything but books is setting yourself back to 0. Mark says, I have 10,000 diamonds on my mobile account. I'm saving them for Pharaoh Caffrews. There you go. That's like a good goal to have in mind. A good goal. That's a smart one. Especially if you have Stellarix. If you don't have Stellarix, then there's no point in getting the Caffrews. But hopefully you already have Ironhawks. You already have, like, High King Iron Gut and maybe even Takshaka. But if you already have Stellarix, that's what Pharaoh Caffrew is used for. I guess you could use it with, like, the Ruby Weapon or something. But, you know, you'd have to have something in mind to use the Caffrews with. It's not a bad idea. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'd rather have people save up for Pharaoh Caffrew than just get everything all the time that they don't have and like can never save for anything. Jet says everyone should be getting 10 Immortal Scoprio souls tomorrow in the Gems of War mail. All right, so that's good. That's a good smart thing to do then. Go for Pharaoh Caffrew. Yoke says I just grabbed the Wild Queen on Xbox, but I had 20. Yeah, and then hey, if you have an excess of diamonds, then go ahead. Sometimes I even did on my first 5 mythic video, where I explain which mythics to get first in the Soul Forge. Like, these are the first 5 you should get on that one. I don't know if it's first 5 or first 10 or whatever, but instead of, like, top 10 or top 5, I did first. The first 5 you should get. I made one spot specifically for people to get whatever they want to reward themselves for saving diamonds. I make sure to say, like, make sure you get a top 10 or a top 20, but pick one that you like and just go ahead and reward yourself because you've been patiently waiting. You have 20,000 diamonds like Yoke the Ham. Grab the Wild Queen. That's pretty much that. I put that on the list as one of the first 5 mythics to craft. Like Yoke getting the Wild Queen. That's him rewarding himself for saving up 20,000 diamonds. Now he can get an awesome mythic whenever he wants because he'll still have 16,000 diamonds and still be able to get Ironhawks or whatever. So that's all. Like, it's not even that you can't get fun stuff. Save up first. Put the diamonds to the side for Ironhawk. Have 12,000 diamonds sitting to the, or 8,000 or whatever. Put them to the side, and then anything above that, now you're not setting yourself back to 0, right? You're setting yourself back to 8,000. It's just like, takes hard work, and you have to be smart. So some people don't do it. Just lost my controller. What am I doing? PvP. We're in green. What's our options? We got green, purple. I always do purple. I'm not gonna screw around. Somehow this stream turned into a 2-hour stream, but I like it. I like it. I love talking about the game because I know what I'm talking about, and I find different ways to explain stuff every single time, pretty much. I might repeat myself a lot, but I feel like it's never 100% exactly the same. And sometimes I actually say something that makes it make sense to certain people, right? Alright, so there's my purple team that I use for Citadel Wars. I guess we'll go to the 2-hour mark today. It really isn't like, I probably shouldn't be, but I said I would do PvP, so I'm going to do it. Let's check these teams out. Let me put the chapter in. I should put a Soul Forge rant. I don't even know what to call that rant. It's the, don't buy the hot tub rant. If you're saving up for a car, right? You have a car, but you want a second car. You have a car, but you want a reliable... Let's say you have a sweet car. You have, like, some awesome car. You drive around. You love it. It's your favorite. But now you need, like, a reliable grocery getter, like a van or something. You're not going to just... And it's just like an extra car. It's not like you don't need it super bad. You're just saving up for something. You wouldn't just buy the first freaking van you see, right? You'd probably save and save and save and then buy a cool one, like a good one. I don't know. I think I already explained it well enough. I should probably stop, drop the mic type of deal. PvP. 150. That whole area in between Deathless and 150 is that rant. Probably somewhere in there. It was like a 30-minute rant. Yeah, don't set yourself back to 0 hot tub rant. You got it. Alright, let's spank some heinies for not having good teams. This person has a good banner, a good class, and a good team, so I don't want to mess with them. Might be like that the whole way through. Bad banner, bad class. Okay, team. I don't know. I don't get the Eclipse sauce, but... And this one is Stellarix, Wand, Caffrey, Leprechaun, so... I guess I have to spank this person. But they're decent, so I'm going to go ahead and use Swift Metals. That's what I do. It's the strat. They're not horrible. But Eclipse Sauce Y, Banner Y, Class Y. Rest of the team, okay. The other two teams were good, so we're picking on the person with the worst team. Spanking time. It's time to put belt to ass. Spankings. Now watch me lose. Just like the Deathless Pure that I almost had. I lost one troop, dude. I was at the very end. That's crazy. Let's do green because Zul'Got's almost up. Alright, who do we kill? Probably the Grey King. He's gonna mess with us more than anything on their team. Got this. Let's see. Let's do this. Zul'Got's back up. And Morthani, get out of here. And King of the Ravens for the win. We spanked him. Belt to ass. Go get that switch. Alright, let's see. Rogueling. Scion. Okay, guys. I don't think I'm in Diamond, though, so that's another thing. We're gonna see worse teams. I mean, this is alright. It's alright. Got triple Rogueling with a wand. They're probably just gonna get King of the Ravens to death. Never get mana. We got Thrall, Scion, Erecting Weaver, Secret to the Crypt. Huh. Let's see. I mean, they're doing purple cunning to... It's like the old Guild Wars strategy of having something that can hit purple really hard in first slot. So they actually have a thought to it. So I think I'm going to go after the Rogueling one. Triple Rogueling. What are you doing? It's kind of a fun... They like Rogueling or something, you know? They like Rogueling. But we can't complain, right? When they're losing every single fight, they can't complain. They like Rogueling. It is what it is. They like to get pets during the vault event. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, but they know, you gotta know, like, okay, well, that's why. That's why I don't have the lovers. That's why I don't have the wand. This is why I'm losing every single Citadel Wars fight. Because I wanted to do triple Rogueling. So, you gotta pay the price. You're gonna do something wonky and weird because you just like to? I mean, there's a downside to it for sure. I don't mind it. I mean, get creative and play the... It's a video game, but we can't complain, basically. You're not allowed to complain then. I like Stormheim when I'm doing the vault event because there's giants there, and I have a whole canon story in my head about how my Tesla defeats giants during the vault event, and I steal all their treasure. Well, it's your own fault. It's your own fault. You're making a weird story up. So don't go to the forum and complain about how vault keys, they've been secretly nerfing vault keys, and I'm not getting gems from them. No, you're fighting in Stormheim with the wrong team because you have a weird canon about how giants stole the treasure from Tesla, and you're making up this whole story so you can do your own thing. That's why you're not getting... That's why you think the vault keys are nerfed, because you got less vault keys, and now you didn't get what you wanted out of your 150 vault keys or your 200 vault keys. It's your own fault. Alright, no banner, no class. This is the one we're spanking. And I'm taking off my Swift medals. That one's horrible. Let's spike them. Don't be sorry, Jan. I love it. I love it. That's one thing with this channel. Like, if you come in here and you say something, you ask a question, and then I go off for 30 minutes, it's a good thing, I feel. Like, people that don't like it already aren't coming to the streams, and the people that do like it are already here. So, you know, the hamster rammers are already ramming hamsters and hard rubber in each other. Like, they're already doing that, so it don't matter. And I like explaining things in passionate ways. You got here just in time for the spanking. We're gonna turn that hiney red. Put this team over our knee. We didn't even need the Swift Talisman. Raw dogging them. My blood pressure. Yeah. Yeah, but it's fun. I'm not like, you know, passionately explaining something at any other point of the day, so for that 30 minutes of this 24 hours in this day, I think I'll be okay. Hopefully. Alright, we got Elementalist, a weird banner, Skelly Cat. They love friends. It's this whole canon about how, you know, Phoebe was playing her guitar, and then Glacia came into the coffee shop, and there was a snake! Oh my god! That's why they're using this team. But then they go to the forum, and they're like, man, I always lose on defense in Guild Wars, man. Did they nerf it or something? Like, what's going on here? When I play Citadel War, my defense team, like, it loses every single time, you know? But then, like, they're like, well, Skelly Cat and Phoebe and the friends, and there's a snake! That's why I made my team like that. Well, duh, that's why you're losing. You're not allowed to complain. If you do triple Ironhawk for 5 hours a day during the Vault event, and you don't get Cindy, then you can complain. And you don't, like, go do other stuff, you know what I mean? Like, you do triple Ironhawk in the right kingdom. You don't go do pets. You don't open vault keys. You do every little min-max, and you do it for enough time, then you can go complain. Because that would be weird. That would actually be weird. If you're in random kingdom with random team on random explorer number, getting pets every time they pop and opening vault keys every time you get them, then you can't complain because you're doing it wrong. Let's kill their snake. Should have killed their hero. Skelly Cat, Skelly Cat. What are they feeding you? Anita, Anita. Now it's definitely not a sausage party. We had a very short, quick, small, tiny sausage party. We had a tiny sausage party today, y'all. Alright, Guardian of Stone, definitely don't use your Swift Talismans. I mean, it's very hard at the beginning. Like, your first Guardians you fight, you might lose. As a beginner, when you first start PvP, but I'm definitely not scared of the Guardian. Eventually, you won't be scared of it either. It just takes more time. He's not gonna... You might kill one troop on your team or something. Just get rid of everything around him, and then he will fall. Like, take out his base. It's like when you're fighting the boss that's a giant, you kind of hit its legs so it falls down like that. You know, you can't just, like, fight its chest and its face and its... You gotta take out its legs. Take out the Guardian's legs. Take out all the rest, everybody else on his team. And then once he's the only one standing there, you got it. Not even that hard. Just takes a second. Doesn't get, he's got lots of resistance. So he's got time to get his mana up. He's got time to hit you a couple times. Just make it so he's standing there by himself, and you'll be all right. Almost there. He's gonna get to cast. See if we can get the skulls. Yeah. Finally got my glory. There's 2 more Swift Talismans. The last fight of the day. Who's gonna get spanked? We got Rogueling again. We already spanked Sebi. Their Rogueling story. Alright, we got a new set. There's this one again. They're horrible. I'm gonna spank them again. Like, who cares? I just need to get this over with. This random team that's nothing. Have a bowl of chicken and vegetable soup. Mark, stay over there, quiet, munching away. Okay. Wand it up. Bust out our wand with Huang Long. Best team in the game is like wand, triple, Long Wang. That's a sausage. I should make a team, call it Sausage Party. It'll just be wand and Huang Long. Maybe nipple fobs on the bottom. I don't know. We need to make a team. Somebody come up with the team and the perfect Sausage Party team. I think it has to involve the wand and Huang Long, though. AKA Long Wang. We gotta figure out what the other 2 troops are for the Sausage Party team. And then that's all we're gonna do from now on. And then we're gonna go complain on the forum, too. I'm gonna make a Sausage Party team. I'm gonna use it in Vault-of-It and everywhere in the game. I gotta use my Sausage Party team. Man, somebody nerf the vault keys, guys. But also, I love my Sausage Party team. It's Huang Long and Wand, and 2 other wieners. I like to get pets with my sausage team. Alright, that's it. I won. I'm the winner. So, I think I gotta go, y'all. It's 2 hours in. Anita with the gifted, though, went to Terry Rathbun. What's up, Terry Rathbun? How's it going, bro? Thanks for being there to accept the gifty. Thanks, Anita, for giving the gifty. Dang store than cooking dinner. Mark says, I learned something. Don't say sausage when Anita's in here. Tyrion says, I'm using the underrated Kalika for World Event. Kicked fast and strong. Everyone always sleeps on her. Hey, man. Anything that hits all enemies during a World Event with the spell damage medal is probably fine. That's a situation where, hey, I'm tired of using whatever, the ruby weapon, which is true damage to all enemies. But yeah, I'm tired of the ruby weapon. I'm going to use Kalika. And there's not much of a difference because either way you're going to overkill the enemies and you're hitting all 4 of them. So, I don't see any problem with that, especially for you. Some people get bored of stuff, but be smart when you're bored. Don't be making Sausage Party teams and Skelly Cat Friends teams and Triple Rogueling teams and yeah. Kalika in the World Event is something that's smart to if you want to have some variety and do something different. She hits 4 enemies. You have a spell damage medal. They're gonna fall down in one shot. There's no downside to it for real. Is the ruby weapon probably better? True damage probably, but it's really close. Might as well have some fun. Use Kalika. Does your sausage hang low? Does it wobble to and fro? Can you tie it in a knot? Can you tie it in a bow? Can you throw it over your shoulder? Like a continental soldier, does your sausage hang low? Gets around submerge, right? That's a good point. Yep. If I start running into like crazy submerge, I might consider it. You got Mamba Sierra in a chest today? Yep. There's like a bunch of them came in together that are similar. They're like just damage dealers. They're not that good outside of like a world event with the spell damage medal. Like that's their time to shine for real. Kalika, Mamba Sierra, there's a few of them where they do damage to 4 enemies and they hit all right. Now would be if you ever wanted to use Kalika, now would be the time for sure. Mamba Sierra. If it hits 4 enemies, you could probably use it right now, no matter what it is. You got world event medal, especially Tyrion. His guild probably has all the tokens, and there's no downside to using Kalika at all. Yeah, you could use Ruby Weapon and Kalika. Oh, dude, remember I did with my team, like my last slot, I used Chronos, but I could do Kalika instead, so I might do that. Thanks for the... It's a good idea. Mamba Sierra. It's good for like world events. I'll agree with that. They did like Mamba Sierra and Kalika kind of came in around the same time. Just like they did Farrakafru, Takshaka, Theodorovich, Emberclaw. They're all like similar. They have that same kind of third trait. Eye of Argus, and there was a time where they were doing Kalikas and Mamba Sierras, and there's a few other of them like that. They kind of always do that. They'll get on like a theme, and then they'll release a bunch of troops in a row that are similar like that. But yeah, I better get out of here. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel comment below. And I'll see y'all maybe Thursday. I don't know. Mrs. Senny's off on Thursdays. Thursday I don't really have a direction or like a motivation. So, I don't know. We'll see what I do Thursday. Probably something. Something or other. Not sure what, though. We'll see. But Friday, we got Bounty, so I'll be here for that. And we got New Mythic, right? New Mythic and Bounty on Friday, so that's like the next big Gems of War stream is Friday morning around 9:30 or 10 a.m. EST. Saturday we got Spoilers. I'll be here for that. And those are the next 2 big Gems of War streams. Friday and Saturday. Maybe Thursday. We'll see. I don't know. I might just take Thursday off altogether. Probably help things. But yeah, tomorrow's EverQuest. If you're like Zig the Kid or Classic or Mark, Chad, Sauna, people that go and leave a comment, appreciate it. Even though I know you don't play it. If you like me, then you'll just watch everything because the same personality is still there. Even though it's not Gems of War. Like, I'm just playing a different game, so. But yeah. Don't get set back to 0. Yeah, don't buy that hot tub. Anita, you should probably go watch from the Deathless until the PvP. There's a big rant in there. It's pretty cool. I thought it was a good one. But thanks for joining me today. Tyrion Shark, Sauna, Anita, MJK Jets. We got Sauna, we got Anita. My chat kind of behaved itself today. Like, I only crashed once. But now that I'm trying to shout everybody out, it's not wanting to be nice. I'll have to remember the Kalika for the world event. The more you talked about it... I mean, I'm still going to use the Ruby Weapon, but... Like you said, I could use both. Why not? Anita with the gifted. Thank you so much. You're a legend. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Like, oh my god? Becky? Glad you got to make it to the stream. Jan Disappearer. Thank you so much. Made the stream even cooler and better for asking a question. Especially, it's a question we've been talking about anyway, and like I've been wanting to go over more and more. The jewel thing, with the writ thing, with the deed thing, with the weapon thing, like not setting yourself back to 0, buying the hot tub thing. Like I've been wanting to go over all that anyway. Yoke the Ham was here today. Come on, you freaker farter. Very slowly scrolling up. 1 second, because I'm doing this. I don't care if it takes 10 minutes. I'm saying goodbye to everybody. It's just the laptop's being slow. Come on, you jerk. What are you doing right now? It's its only job. This laptop has one job. Be like if you're You're picking up trash or something, and you sucked at picking up trash. You're a plumber, and you sucked at fixing toilets. This laptop sucks at its only job. It has one job, and it sucks at it. Like, how is that possible? At least I don't have one. If I sucked at streaming, it's not my only thing. This laptop sucks at life, and the only thing it has to do in the world. And it's like, anyway, I don't know. Maybe I won't say goodbye, because it's still taking forever. It's loading, loading, loading. I was trying to get, like, this little loan thing so I need to, like, get a better laptop or something. Sucks I even need one, but we have lots of kids, lots of bills. We never have money. It's not like we can just save. If we save up, it would take... Here I am. Like, this is me being a hypocrite, probably, but... Like, I wish I could use my Gems of War skills for real life. But, you gotta pay your rent, you gotta pay your car, you gotta pay your insurance, you gotta pay your electric, you gotta pay your cable. So many things. And then there's 4 kids, 3 kids, dog. They're all eating and growing, and it's hard. It's hard. Then birthdays, 4 kids. There's a birthday every 3 months or whatever. Christmas, you have 4 instead of like 1, 2, 0. Like, I'm playing life on hard mode. That's the problem. I call myself a self-saboteur, but I'm also playing life on hard mode, trying to do it backwards to forwards. I'm wiping from back to front instead of front to back. Gotta wipe from front to back, not back to front. I wipe from back to front. Brian Walker was here. Jan was here. Anita, Mark. I think it's working now, sorry. Yoke the Ham, Jets, and it won't show me everything, so it's a jerk. It wasted all my time, and then it's not even going to show me all the chats. So, anyway, the fan funding. Trey with the 3. Fist bump. Mark with the 2. Brian R. Daly with the 2. See, that was the sausage party at the beginning. We had a tiny sausage. A tiny sausage party at the beginning of the stream. Trey, Mark, Brian, me, maybe even Chad. And then Sauna snuck in there, and we were like, it's cold! It's cold, it's cold. Take down the sign, take down the sign. Quit chugging beers and smashing it on your head. Quit comparing who can pee the furthest and who can fart the loudest. Shh! She's here, she's here! Put your tiny sausage away. But there's Anita at the end, making sure it was not a complete sausage party with the gifted. Thank you so much. That was all the fan funding. I can't see all the chats, I'm sorry. But I'll go back to the bottom just in case y'all are saying anything funny, like hamster rammers. Yeah, I might need a day off. You're right, Tyrion. Might just take a day off Thursday. Tyrion says their final trade is only 50% chance to create 1 elemental gem, but I have 3 on my team. Okay. See ya, Mark. Go to church. Yeah. Say a prayer again, y'all. Pray for the choir. For the choir leader. It worked the other day. I had a good day yesterday. I had a good day. Whatever you guys did, even if it was just placebo. Whatever you did yesterday, do it again, because it worked. If you did nothing, do nothing, I guess. But I'm just saying. Do whatever you did yesterday, because it worked. Take care, Jets. Anita says, hard for me to believe that Mark blushes. At least that is what your priest told me. Alright, y'all. Later, Brian and Brian. Both Brians. Hogwash Relisher. Alright, we'll see y'all. Have a good day. You're the best. Thank you so much. Say a prayer for me, and I'll see ya Friday at the latest for the Bounty/New Mythic live stream. Peace out. You burnt one for me? Do it. Smoke them if you got them. Just say, this is for Sinny. If you got a brewski, smash it on your head, waterfall it, say, this is for Sinny. Or pour a little bit out on the floor. Pour a little bit out on your floor, like at your house. Smoke them if you got them. Say, this one's for Sinny as the smoke goes in the air. Let's go.